All right, I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I did. I enjoyed it with my family. We was all together several days, and my daughters went back to Missouri now and had lots of good food. Got to see all my children and all my grandkids and some great grandkids. Well, not all my grandkids. I missed one, my Gaby baby. But anyways, we had a good time, and my husband had, on Wednesday, I went into town, and I had to go by the bank, take care of some business, and I went to the thrift shop, and then I stopped to eat before I went to get my groceries. Me and two of my grandchildren, we went in early, and I got a call from my husband. He had went to the doctor, and they decided he needed emergency surgery on a hernia. So I had to go up there, and while he was in surgery, I ran to the grocery store, got what I needed for Wednesday, or for Thursday. My daughter was coming in Wednesday night, and I had planned on getting home early and making a meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and everything for that evening. Well, it was about, I'd say, 8 or 9 before we made it home that evening, and I had to call her while she was on the road and tell her what was going on, and she just went on into the town and stayed with her brother, my son, and they fed him supper, and it was kind of a surprise for them. It was okay. It wasn't a problem, they said. But we had plans on all being out here that evening and then getting up and cooking, making noodles and pies and whatever. Well, it just didn't work out. But I'm glad my husband made it through the surgery safely, and I woke up the next morning. I mean, it was an in and out surgery. I can't believe it. It didn't used to be. But I woke up the next morning and I smelled sausage cooking, and I turned over and looked, and he wasn't in bed, and I got up and he was cooking himself breakfast. So, but I mean, he had to take it easy. He's still taking it easy, but he's doing great. He thinks he's going to go back to work Monday. What's that, 4 or 5 days after surgery? He says he'll take it easy, but I don't think he should, but he may not. We'll see. But I stopped at the thrift store, and I have a few things I want to show y'all. And then I'm going to get into trying to make some more little items to go on my little Christmas tree. I'm doing a primitive Christmas tree. It's a small one. I did the snowman angels in the last video, and now I'm going to make some more things to go on it. So let's get into this quick thrift haul and then into making some more ornaments. All right, to start with, I got this. It was only 50 cents, and it's some material, and there's a lot of it. There's over 2 yards, and it's way wider than 45 inches. I think is your standard, size that you get. So there's a lot of this, and I wished I'd have had this to do the other day. The video I done the Mary and Joseph in, this one went perfect for that. So I like to have different materials on hand. When you need them, you have them. So I'll put this in my material box. And that was a very good price. They had another one, blue one, that was just a different pattern, but I thought, well, it's not too often I need blue, and I don't need more than I need, so I just left it. It was a good deal also. Then I picked up this wood frame. I just like the frame itself. So it was only 50 cents. It's a nice heavy frame. It says handcrafted wood items. Quail Springs Mall in Oklahoma City. So I picked this up for 50 cents, and I'll just put it back when I need a frame. I'll have it. And then anytime I see these little things, I use a lot of these to stick down in the pots and different things. It was 50 cents. So I picked that up. Wasn't a super good deal, but I don't have to go after it, and it's in my stash. And everything I got was 50 cents, so I'm going to keep saying 50 cents. Then I got this, some of them are different. They're kind of a mixture. Or maybe they just come unwrapped. I don't know. Kind of looks like parsley, but I thought that would be good when I need some greenery to go in the background in some projects. Quite a bit of it, 50 cents. It's well worth that. And, you know, I like the little wooden balls. I could have used these the other day. It's a new package, and it was 50 cents. So I picked those up, and I'll put those in my wood stash. When I need something, I'll have it. I only have a few more little things. Then I can't remember what I was wanting, but I was wanting something stiffened. And I thought I had some of this from a long time ago, but evidently it had got old and I threw it out or something. But at Hobby Lobby, it was $6.99, and this is new. And I got it for 50 cents, and I'll have it back when I need to stiffen something. And the last thing was just a little wooden spoon. I think it was cute, and it was 50 cents. All right, guys, I'm going to move on now to trying to come up with something to put on my little tree. Okay, I thought I was filming, and I wasn't. Well, I was, but I didn't have my phone flipped where it was angled here. It was looking at the ceiling, and I'm just talking away, and I happened to look to see if I'm in frame. I thought, oh. So I'm going to tell you what I did all over again. These are just those little coffee pods. I cleaned them out, and these were some metal pieces that I pulled off my coffee table when I painted it and distressed it, and I couldn't put them back on because a lot of the nails that was on them was broke and they were bent. And I mean, there was a lot of them where I'd have painted around them. I tried, but I ended up just pulling them off. But I kept all the pieces in my stash, and I needed something to kind of round this, so I thought of those. So I ran in and got those. I hope that's glued down on there good. Now, then I just took some little heavier than cardstock, but it's not really a heavy cardboard, and took my paper cutter and made me some thin strips. And I'll use this on there. I'm going to put one on here. I'm going to use some fabric tack. I thought I was grabbing the Aleene's, but I didn't. I grabbed my fabric tack. This works too. So, a little bit of hot glue, and stick it right in the center. And I wished I could leave that was all this color. I like that metal looking. But I think I'll find me some brown paint, and I've got some. It's by Dover, and it's to make chalk paint. I bought it a long time ago, and it's a powder. So I'll mix it in with some acrylic brown paint, I think is what I'm going to do. That way it will come more likely to sticking to the slick than just regular acrylic. So I've got these three here. I'm going to go find some brown paint and see what I can come up with to paint these to make a bell. And I'm going to have to find something maybe for the inside. I don't know if I really have to have it. These two will be easy because I can glue something right onto those nails to hang down. But this one, I'll just glue it all the way up in there. But I'm going to go get me some paint out and see if I can come up with a color that I like. I don't know. I put some glue things all around this because I wanted to make sure that stayed on. And it's supposed to, you know, mimic being soldered on. And then that, I think I'm going to do that to this one too, because I don't want this falling off. And all I did was get kind of in the middle with my hot glue and just went around it like that. And I need to kind of let that set a little bit because it will start dripping if I don't. I had a couple of these that started dripping, like right there. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, and then I'll go on around, but I won't make you watch all of that. And find my paint, and I'll be back. All right, I got my, this is Dover Chalk Paint Mix. It says an inexpensive alternative to ready-made chalk finish paints. Add the mix to any brand or color of flat latex or acrylic paint and save up to 75%. It's all natural and non-toxic. Makes up to 1 gallon. Quick and easy. 1 cup, 8 ounces, a tablespoon. And I'm just going to do a guesstimate on this because I'm not even going to be mixing up that much. So I'm just going to pour some paint in here. That should be plenty. And this is an apple barrel nutmeg. Oh boy. There, well, I got it open. Got a little carried away last time I opened it, I guess. And I'm just going to put some of this in there. I don't know, I'm just guessing. If it looks like it's too thick and I got too much, I'll just add a little more paint. But it looks okay. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm guessing at what I'm doing, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. And how the bells are going to turn out looking, but I'm going to do it. Alrighty. I'll leave that like that. Wipe that off, put the lid back on this and set it aside. I need to clean up a little bit of this mess. Alright, that got it picked up. Good enough. I think I need to put a new battery in that. Now, why didn't I get a paintbrush? Okay, I'm just going to, I probably should have made it a little darker. I might need to add some black into that or some darker brown. They're really, oh well, I'm going to go ahead and put the first coat on like this and let it dry. Probably darken up as I do it, but I am going to put a little darker brown in it. Oh, the glue strings are all over. Oh, well. I think I picked them off the other one, but I forgot to pick them off of this one. Just gonna forget it. I'm just gonna paint them. Holy moly, that's a lot. That's why my fingernails are always dirty. Okay, I'm just going to set that aside and let it dry. Boy, look at that glue string. Glue gun's handy, but boy, sure leaves those strings. I'm going to put a little bit of that up there. All right, I'm going to go on and paint this, let it dry. I'm going to hit it with a heat gun lightly, see what color it looks like, and maybe add a little darker brown if I have some to this. I'll have to, after I get that done, after it dries, I'll paint the inside too, but I want to do it right now. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I changed my mind on this one. I did find a smaller little one of these that I'm going to glue on top of there. So I wanted to let you know that I tore that off, and I'm going to put this on there. That gives it a little more height on the top. That will And I did just put a little piece of wire. The nail came out of it, and I stuck a little piece of wire down there, bent it, and then bent one back that way and one that way. And there is some hot glue to hold it. I don't know, they're not looking real good right now. We'll see how they turn out in the end. Okay, I added about 2 or 3 drops of black paint, very small drops, into the nutmeg, and I think it's looking better. I've given them, see, the first coat was plain nutmeg, and then this one. It's probably going to take another coat or 2. I'm going to paint the inside and put a little ringer on it, and probably use some rubber buff on it. They're looking better. They're looking like a bell. While these are drying, my bells are drying good. I'll have to go over the centers again, or the inside. But I took some jute with just some little bells and tied them on there, and then I'll insert them up in there and glue them in for the ringer. Made 3 of those. And then the other day I did the video with the gingerbread. I'll link that down below, but I had an extra one that I hadn't done anything with. So I've trimmed that out, and now I'm going to turn it and stuff it and work on this. But I'll link the video on my gingerbread that I made down below. I got my little snowman finished. I just put some little red berries on it, made a mouth. I used a Sharpie, dotted the eyes with a little white dot, and put some eyebrows on it. And I just got red paint on him off my fingers. I'm going to set him aside and leave him alone. I had to touch up some of his berries, had some white showing, and that's why I got red out. Darn it. Oh well. Now I've put the little bells on some jute on each one of these, and I went ahead and tied some jute around the top of this, and it has the bell and jute on that one and the bell. So now I have my rubbing buff out, and I'll go over it with the rubbing buff. Not sure. Just gonna start working it. Around the edges and on the little dots that I put around with the glue. I'm going to do this to every one of them. And they should be finished. I don't think I'll decorate any more, put any more on them. They're just a bell. Not bad for junk that was going to go in the trash. I think it'd be cute to have some big ones, like with a vegetable can or something. I don't know if I'll get around to it, because I've got to start making some things for gifts, because we're supposed to have well, I already told them, your gifts are going to be handmade for me this year. I spend all this money and time making stuff. They're going to get it. Well, my daughter, the one from Missouri, she did take back quite a bit of stuff I made. She picked out some things she wanted and some things she wanted to give for gifts and some candles, and she took them back with her. I forgot to say that I was going to make noodles for our Thanksgiving meal. And the night that Warren got out of the hospital, my husband, I had my other daughter come to the hospital and pick up his pickup because we had both vehicles in town. And she came out and stayed the night with me and got up the next morning and made the noodles, and she taught my granddaughter how to do it. And my granddaughter literally took the recipe with Natalie kind of watching over her and stirred them up and rolled them out and made noodles. Her noodles were a little whiter than I make mine because she said she liked them that way. I was okay, whatever. They're going to taste the same. They look good. They were delicious. There wasn't one bit of those left either. And I had a big, I don't know how many eggs they done. Probably 8, 9. I'm telling you, it was a pot all the way to the top. It was a big one. But everybody really enjoyed them, and my little Maddie learned how to make noodles. And I made her a copy of my noodle recipe, handwritten by me, that I have in my cookbook, and she took it home with her. I honestly believe she could do it by herself. She's 13, I think. I don't know. I lose track. I really do. Okay, I think that looks fine. My hand's going to be lots of fun to clean. That stuff doesn't come off very well. Somebody said get some, what was it, mineral spirits? I have some turpentine. All right, now I'm going to do the next one, and they'll be all finished. And that didn't really take that long. The longest part was letting it dry. All right, guys, I'm not going to sit here through the third one and have you watch me rub all this down again. So I'm going to go on. I'm going to finish this up and go on to probably one more thing I'm going to do. Well, this wasn't what I was going to do next, but I'm going to do it real fast because it's not going to take long. And I just cut me a little thin piece of wire with those bells that I bought at the Dollar General. They were half price, so I got 6 of them for 50 cents. And my tree just needed a little more color because I have it sitting in here and I'm just kind of adding stuff as I make it. But I wanted to make them just a little bit older, so this is some of that spray adhesive from Dollar Tree. I gotta get this to spraying. And I'm just gonna spray it on there. And it starts bubbling real fast, or, you know, whoops, I need to go to this side. And I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon over it. That's one reason I went ahead and put the wire on it so I could hold it. Okay. And then when that dries, I'll take a soft brush and brush what didn't stick off. And I have one, well, I don't have the wire on it, but it just kind of muted it down some. I'll set that aside and let it dry, and I'll do my other one. I have one already on the tree, and then this, and that's all I'm doing with those. Well, I'm going to decorate some orange slices, but before I get started, I want to put the hangers on all of them. So I just got a drill here. I'm just going to do that. It's just faster than trying to poke it. I'm going to take a piece of jute. I'm going to divide it in half, or, you know, put it in half like that. Then I'll put it in there. And the reason I'm doing this, well, let me show you after then I'll pull it up through there like that and tighten it. And now I'll tie it up here. Now, when you put it on your tree, it will hang forward. If you just put one in like this, it'll want to go like that. But I want to try to get it to hang straight down, like, you know. All right, I'm going to go through. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I'm going to do that with all of them, and then I'm going to start decorating them. Well, I have a bunch of things pulled out. Where's that one? Oh, I'm going to have to reach around. If I open this, yeah. I've got some of the, I don't know how you say that. Star anise. Bought some of those to use for Christmas decorating. They smell good. Kind of smells like a licorice. Okay, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start slapping them together, not going to spend a whole lot of time on them. Get some of this out. I have some red berries. Thought I had some smaller red berries out. Now there's a few. Okay. I think just put that right there. I'm gonna have to get me a glue stick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these. Okay. That right there. Don't know which way to turn it. That way. Turn it like that. Put a little hot glue on it. Stick it down on there. I think I need some berries. Just a few to give it some color. These are going to just be simple, easy crafts that you can do and relax. This is all just stuff that I've got out of like potpourri and saved off of bits and pieces that off of different wreaths and stuff that fall off. It doesn't take a whole lot. So I think I'm going to call it good with that one. Set that right there. Okay, let's get the other one. Seeing what all I have. There's some little pine cones. I'll put a little of this on there. I'm not going to have, I'm about out of that. Oh, I really like this. This is, I think, really a dried, I mean, it is, the texture of it and everything feels real. And I've used this on a lot of projects. I got it out of a bag of potpourri. I'm not spending a lot of time thinking about what I'm doing on these. I don't think it's going to take it because they're just little, just something to give the tree color, something different. I wonder how these grow. There's seeds. Huh. There's 2 seeds. I'm going to put that back. put those back. I'll have to look that up. Little red one there. Okay, let's see here. Don't have any smaller pine cones in that style. Let me see here. I don't like that pine cone. Well, I think that's good. It'll look cute just hanging. Now, the next one, I'm just going to try to find one of those stars that's in better shape. There's one. Yeah. Seeds. Oh my, look at the seeds in that one. That's pretty. And just have that by itself. And that didn't stick. Gonna hang on to it for a minute. Now, what else? Set that aside. Okay. I have some cinnamon sticks. I need a short one. A short, narrow one. Okay, where's my... Okay, how am I going to do that one? Needs something wrapped around it. So I wouldn't really spend too much thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I need some raffia. That's what I need. Okay, I think I just... make a bow with this. Do it again. I'm not going to make a bow. Oh boy. Where's my scissors? Pieces driving me crazy. Got to get it all pulled through. Got to cut that off in the trash. Okay, now what? I need it to go straight. Okay. Some more red berries. Okay, let's see what else. I have some smaller, different kinds of pine cones. There's a baby. Cute, maybe right. Gonna put it right there. Okay, where's my little jingle bells? Ouch, got the tip of my glue gun on my arm. Or maybe, there's jingle bells. I'm looking through my stars, and I hate to keep that wiggling like that. That kind. There's that one. I'm trying to figure out which star I want on it. Go like that, or I think I like that one. That's what I'm going to put on it. Okay. Oh, got my glue showing. It's gonna hang there, like that. All right, now where's a needle or something similar? Right there. I'm gonna kind of spread these out. Okay, I'm just gonna, I have 2 more after these to do, and I'm just gonna keep kind of putting these little things on there. There, I think that turned out cute. I might put a little red one underneath there. That really needs something. I'm gonna do something with that one too. All right, I'm gonna continue on. I'll come back and show them to you when I'm finished. I have a couple more easy projects. Then I'm going to make a quick tree topper for the tree. And then I'm going to put all my ornaments on the tree and show you where I have it and what I've put it in. Oh, I need to get out here where you can see me. I'm just doing some more of those little candy canes. This stick was, see, I had a dowel rod that was 12 inches and I cut it in equal parts, so it's 3 inches. And I'm using this red ticking, and I'm just going to twirl it around. Till I get to about right there. All right, then I'm going to cut it off. I've already made, how many did I say I had? 4. So I've made 3 of them already. I'm just going to cut that end off there. Right there. Let's see, that could be cut down just a bit more, because I'm going to just stick some glue down in here and put it down. Ouch. Cut that piece off. Now I'm going to do the same to this end. And then to hang it, I'm just going to take a piece of jute and get it. Where's my scissors? And make me a little hanger. I've got to get that glue off my fingers. Gonna knot it. Pull it as tight as I can. I'm going to clip it off because it's going to stay, because I'm going to put it on with glue. Let's see, what end? This end. Just going to put a dab of glue there. And hold that on there for a little bit. And that's finished. Now for my next project, I've made one of these. I had a couple of these little wreaths. Got those strings catching me everywhere. And that little, well, I'll start at the other end. Need my wire cutters. Now, tearing that apart. I'm just going to take this and wrap it around. I probably have way too long of a piece. I am going to take a little bit of glue, hot glue, so that paper doesn't start unraveling, and just swirl it around it. Anyways, I'm just going to go around this little wreath. I think I'm going to pull this down a little bit here where I started. I got it just about right. Okay. Now I need to make a hanger. And I'll do this just like I did all my other ones. And there's my hanger. Now, I put my little thing, my little stars away. Hang on, guys, I gotta get that. All right, I found my star, and I'm thinking I'm just going to, which side? That side's not quite as rusted. That's some metal showing. Right there. I wonder how, got some of this that's real thin. Let me see how a bow looks for that. I don't know. The other one didn't get it that I made. I'm just going to see. I may not like it. Let me cut that off. I need some sharper scissors. Yeah, I think I'll just add that right up there on that. On this one anyway. All right, that's ready to be put on the tree. One more really quick project, and that is going to be the tree topper. Get this all back here. I went outside and I cut off some limbs, and let's see how long I made each one of those. Okay, they are about 8.5. And I'm going to need 5 of them. I'm going to have to get it started. Okay, I need like that. Boy, that one's bowed. Let's see, what do I do from here? That. That one's bowed too, but I'm going to have to use one of the bowed ones. But at least it goes back up. Okay, let's kind of stretch it out. I think that's good, like that. This is going to have to go up on that. Okay, now I am going to glue that one down right there. Kind of pull that down a bit there. Is that looking right? This one there. This there. That right there. This one doesn't really want to go down on that one. But I'm going to hold it in place. Okay, I see right in here, right in here, right in here, and right in there. Did I get some on this one? Now I'm going to hold it down for a bit. Making sure I got all the spots I need. Okay, kind of clean this up here. Now I will take my twine. I need to put that back in there. I'm just going to put that right in there to give it something to hang on to. Put that right there. let that dry for just a little bit. Now, I'm going to start going around. I am going to put some glue back here. And I'm going to wrap it. I need a little bit of glue right there to hold it. Pull it back around here. Right there. Pull it tight. And I'm going to hold that right there like that. Then I'm going to do all the corners like that. I have it all put together. I went around each tip and then I crisscrossed on each one of these. And then I'm thinking about taking this and gluing it right there. It just adds some color to it, because I think just that up there won't show. So I think I'm going to add that to my star. I think I'm going to do that about right in there. Let's see, there or up here? No, right here. If I don't like it, I can pull it off and pull the... I've had this glued on something else, so it's glue stuck to glue on the wood. All right, now I'm ready to go decorate my little tree, and I've got to go figure out. I got to figure out how to get it to stay where I want it, because I can't use the little stand where I'm wanting it. So I'm going to go work on that now. Okay, I've decided I want to put my tree down in my crock. So I had to take it off the little stand, and I've put a piece of wood down in there that I had, and I need to make it just a bit higher. So I had this piece of wood, and I cut that edge, and that edge off. And now it will fit down in there. But I'm going to have to drill a hole in the middle so my tree will fit down in that. So that's what I'm working on now. I want to get that fixed where my tree will fit inside my crock, and I can put my little tree up. Okay, I'm out here with my drill press, and I have my center marked, and I'm just going to drill a hole straight down till the bit's probably down about that far. All right, I got my tree in here, and I'm having to put it up here to decorate it. Then I think I'm going to move it over there. I'm going to put it on my coffee bar on the end, but I couldn't film it there because of the light coming in, as you can see. So I'm going to decorate it, but I wanted to show you that I made two things that I didn't show. I made this little, I just put it on the back of some heavy cardstock. If you'll remember, I can't, about 2 videos ago, I had a PDF of this printout. It was a sheet of them, and I put it on that, and then I inked all around the edges. And I am going to try to set it up in here somewhere, but I'm going to decorate it first. And I made one more ornament that I didn't show because I got it in here and decided to do it at the last minute. I just glued some cinnamon sticks together and put some greenery and some berries out the end and wrapped the twine around it. I'm probably going to make a few more of those because they stand out and look cute. All right, guys, I'm going to get busy and put all this stuff on here. And I do have a bag of things that I made last year if I need more, because I don't think I have a whole lot. But in this video, I done the red bells, these bells, this, the candy canes, the oranges, the little wreaths, and I already had from the last video before this one, the 2 angels, and then I had the snowman, or the gingerbread man, that he looks like a snowman. Oh, he'd be either one. I don't know. Anyways, I already had that sewn up, but I didn't use it because I forgot to put the hanger in it. So I just had it sitting there with the material and it was sewn up. So I just went ahead and cut it out and stuffed it and put the hanger on that like that. All right, now I'm going to get busy decorating the little tree. Well, I got everything on it, and I really didn't need anything out of the bag because I'm not doing the back side because it's going to be up against the wall. Now, if I was doing the back side, yeah, I would have had to get into the bag. But here's the little wreaths I made. And what else did I make in this video? The candy canes. And of course, the one I didn't show, but I made those, was simple. The orange slices. And I'm telling you, I only put 2 of these anise stars on there, and all I can smell is that. I mean, it smells good. It's just those 2. I can just stand here and smell it. I think they turned out really cute. And there's a bell I made. Bring it down. And there's another bell. It's not facing the way I wanted it to because I didn't think and put that on wrong. And then, of course, the little red bells. And that's all I made in this video, but it took me a while to do all this. And here is the star. And there's the little Merry Christmas that I went ahead and put on it. And I did use 1 candy cane here that I had done last year and 1 right there. But I'll kind of move back and let you see what it looks like. And if I can get a shot of it over there where I'm going to put it, I will show you that also. But I don't think that's going to happen. All right, guys, that's it until the next one. We'll see you later.